So, let us see what Tala is. One essential aspect of the Tala, which has already been indicated by my talking of the Tala cycle, is its cyclicity. It is a cycle of Tala. In a for instance, in a piece of Western music, Western classical music, it's the rhythm of the piece. You can conceive of it as a timeline being punctuated at regular intervals, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and there is a sense of the piece, the music flowing, going forward. In the case of Carnatic music as well as Hindustani music, there is a sense of coming back to the first beat. The music is organized like this, music is created like that, and we will see later on when we talk more in detail about Tala and also about the improvisational aspects of music, how the act of coming back to a particular beat, if you have Adi Tala, it has 8 beats. Now the act of coming back to either the first or the 1.5th beat, or whatever it is that the composition starts with, that is of great significance in how the music is presented. So, the Tala is actually a cycle, and when you experience Carnatic music, you have the sense of coming back to the first line or to the first beat. This feeling of coming back is a very, very vital aspect of the experience of music and also of performing music. We do come back to the first line of the composition, we do come back to the first beat of the Tala cycle. So, that is one very vital aspect of Tala, a very, very fundamental feature of the concept of Tala, that it is a cycle of beats. Now, getting back to the concept of laya. Now, laya, the word's origin is from lena, which means shleshana, that is clinging, adhering. Now, laya here means the period of rest between two actions, that is the laya. And unless the period of rest is there, the action also does not make sense. However small that period of rest, that is necessary for us to perceive an event or an action. In a Tala, these events are what we perform with our hand, the hand gestures. Those are the events, and laya is the period of rest between any two movements of the hand. That is laya. So, if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is one laya. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is another laya, or 1, 2, 3, and so on. So, this is how laya differs in compositions. Now, is there any standard? There are no standard, objective standards. Though traditionally there is a reference to the time that blinking 5 times takes, that is regarded as 1 unit of laya, of Tala. But there are no objective standards to say what is a fast laya or a slow laya. Traditionally we speak of, in the Indian musical traditions, we speak of broadly 3 layas: Vilamba or Vilambita, Madhya and Druta. Vilamba laya is a slow pace, leisurely. The composition we heard Sanjay Subramaniam sing Mayamma Nini is generally rendered in a Vilamba piece, it's a Vilamba pace. It's a slow song. It's a composition that has to be rendered in a leisurely pace. And then we have Madhya laya, which is a medium tempo, not too fast, not too slow. And then we have Druta laya, which is fast. Now, what is a Vilamba laya? Do we have objective standards for it? No, we don't. We don't have anything like so many beats per minute, nothing like that. We can say safely that Carnatic music is mostly about Madhya laya, Madhyama kala. It is a medium tempo is what is most characteristic of Carnatic music. Not to say that there is no place for Vilamba or Druta laya, there is, but the predominant laya is Madhya laya, Madhyama laya. And in contrast, we can say that Hindustani music, the most predominant laya there is the Vilamba laya, the slow, it's more leisurely. And again, it is not to say that there is no place for Madhya and Druta laya, very much there. But the general feel that you get about the music, about the general experience of the music is that it is a more leisurely kind of music. Whereas Carnatic music is more Madhya laya, it's a medium tempo. The music is mostly in the medium tempo. Now, what does it mean to say that the music is mostly in medium tempo? We have compositions, of course, and these compositions are typically, each composition is typically associated with a particular tempo. Again, it's not hard and fast, it is not like so many beats per minute, but broadly this way or that way. When nobody would think of singing Mayamma Nini Prachite at a very fast pace, it won't work. That raga itself will not lend itself to a fast treatment. We saw in our in an earlier session about types of ragas, Ghananaya, Deshya. So some ragas, Rakti ragas, some of the Rakti ragas are such that they are so heavily nuanced, they are so full of gamakas and other nuances that it's difficult to sing them at a fast pace. So some compositions and even some ragas themselves are associated with certain layas. Again, there are other ragas which cannot be sung at a very drawn out, in a very leisurely pace. Ghana ragas like Nata, Arabhi, or even lighter ragas. You can't give them a very leisurely treatment. So, a composition like again Vatapi Ganapatim, it is typically associated with the Madhyama laya. But it is not to say that you cannot sing it in another laya effectively. So the general laya is Vatapi Ganapatim Bhajehum Vatapi Ganapatim Bhajehum Vatapi Ganapatim. So I can sing it a little faster. Vatapi Ganapatim Bhajehum Vatapi Ganapatim Bhajehum Varana Shamvara Pradam Shri Vatapi Ganapatim Bhajehum Vatapi Ganapatim Bhajehum Varana Shamvara Pradam Shri Vatapi Ganapatim. This is a relatively faster way of, faster tempo, faster laya. This is definitely Druta laya. Or we can even say वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वारणं वरप्रदं श्रीवारणं वरप्रदं श्रीवातापि गणपतिं. So, variation in laya is possible. For some compositions it's possible, and it really is up to the performer. Some performers like to speed things a bit, some performers like to sing in a more drawn out pace, but Vatapi Ganapatim, as I said, most Carnatic compositions have traditionally and generally been rendered at a Madhyama Kala, at a medium tempo, and that is where the music is at its tightest. That is the wisdom that we have gained from our teachers and elders and peers, that is where this music is most impactful at a medium pace. So, let us listen to this rendition of another composition by Tyagaraja, Rarama Intiki in Raga Saveri, Adi Talam by Sanjay Subramaniam. This is in a typical Madhyama laya, a medium pace, medium tempo. Rarama Inti Taka Raghuvira Sukumara Mrukkeda. The Tala is Adi. Rarama Inti Taka Rama Rarama Inti Taka Rama Rama Inti Taka Raghuvira Sukumara Mrukkeda Rarama Inti Taka Raghuvira Sukumara Mrukkeda Rarama Inti Taka. Let us listen to Sanjay Subramaniam singing this composition.
Rarama Inti Taka Rarama Inti Taka Rama Rama Inti Taka Rama Rama Inti Taka Rama Rama Inti Taka Raghuvira Sukumara Mrukkeda Rarama Inti Taka Raghuvira Sukumara Mrukkeda Rarama Inti Taka Raghuvira Sukumara Mrukkeda Rarama Inti Rara Dasharatha Kumara Rara Dasharatha Kumara Nelu Rara Dasharatha Kumara Nelu Rara Dasharatha Kumara Nelu Rara Dasharatha Kumara Nelu Kora Dala Rarama Inti Taka Rara Dasharatha Kumara తెలిసినను బ్రోవ దిక్కులేదను తెలిసినను బ్రోవ దిక్కులేదను తెలిసినను బ్రోవ గ్రహకునరావు కరుణను దిక్కులేదను తెలిసినను బ్రోవ గ్రహకునరావు కరుణను மரச்சுராயிக திக்கியுள்ளதல்ல மரச்சுராயிக திக்கியுள்ளதல்ல மரச்சுராயிக ஸ்ரீத்யாகராஜு பகவராமாய ரகுவீர சுகுமார பரசாரி நிதமர மப மகரி சரி மர பரசரி காரி தரி நிதமர மப மகரி சரி மர பதசாரி காரி பதசாரி கரி தரி நிதம தனி தம பதச சனி தம மகரி மர பத